Hey, this is Ian from the Apple Power Web Show, and this is a review of the Speck CandyShell case for the iPhone 3G. This is the Cranberry color, if you were wondering which one this is if you wanted to buy it. You can buy it on the Speck website for about $35. It's pretty nice, it's very durable. And so I'm going to start out just going over some of the hardware features of this case. So start out with, as you can probably see, it's red and white and it's pretty stiff. So it's pretty easy to get on but pretty hard to get off because the inside is a rubber, like silicone mix, I guess you could say. It's very shock proof, but then the outside is all plastic with this little silicone pieces kind of going through here and here. So it almost looks like you're having a silicone skin with a plastic cover over it. So it's very durable. I have not intentionally tested it, but it has stood up to a pretty good test. If you follow me on Twitter, I posted that it flew out of my hand really fast and hit a wall. As you can see, it got a little tiny nick, but the iPhone's fine, still works perfectly. So there's that. So it's a speck on the back. It's white. I'm a little concerned about it getting all black eventually from it getting dirty. So I'm going to put it on the iPhone. So how I do that, so I just stick the bottom in, that, and just kind of push it in, and there you go. So as you can see, it is not, it's not flush with the screen, which is really nice. So if you set it down, it doesn't scratch the screen, which is awesome. And also this rim right here, it's silicone rubber also, so say if you dropped it on its face, it's more shock absorbent than if it was just plastic. Also something that's really nice is that you can see the little, I don't know if you can see that in the camera, but the silver or the little chrome bezel on your iPhone is still visible, or most of it is, which is really nice. And another thing that I had a problem with the Griffin Clarify is that because of the way this sits on it and it's not a slider, you have no risk of peeling your screen protector off, which I had to have like 4 different screen protectors because my Clarify just kept destroying them and peeling them off. So that's a really nice feature. Some cons to this are this little port right here, the audio in, or audio out, sorry, for the microphone is a little like it doesn't fit as well as you'd like. So for the iPhone headphones, they just barely fit, which is okay, but it's very hard to get out the way it fits. It's very secure. Something that you might have to get used to is the travel on these silicone pieces right here that press on the lock button and the volume toggle buttons don't have a lot of travel to them, so it almost feels like you're not pressing it even though you may be. So I don't know if you can see this, but when I press it, it's very little. And then over here, as you can see, it's just very little travel. It took me a while to get it to get used to that. Something, if you have really big fingers, this might be a pain for you. I have my own way of putting it down into vibrate mode, but to put it back up to volume, to have your speaker on, you just flip it up and it's bigger at the bottom, so it's easy if you have big thumbs. But if you do have big thumbs and you're trying to put it down into vibrate, just stick your thumb in there and then just kind of push your thumb down like that, like kind of at an angle. It's like kind of just this motion. That works the best for me. There's nothing really blocking the camera, and I have noticed it gets a little dusty in there, so occasionally just take the case off and clean out the little ports that you have. It's not nearly as bad as the Clarify was, which is great. And because of the whole, it has a lot of coverage on the phone. It's a very heavy case, so you might have to get used to that too. A little hard to take off. You have to kind of muscle it out of there because it's very stiff. So as you can see, I'm having a little bit of trouble taking it off. So there you go. So that is my review of my quick review of the Speck CandyShell case for the iPhone 3G. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you like my videos, please subscribe to the left of the video, and you can follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/paintballguy113. That's all, so thanks. Bye.